Well, guys, good morning. It's really cool when you wake up and you forget where you're at. That's one of the best feelings. You're like, where am I, dude? I'm at the freaking Grand Canyon? Looks like we got a pretty cool Jeep over there, camped next to me. It's been a minute since I put on pants and a sweatshirt, you guys. I haven't put on pants and a sweatshirt in a while. So I guess we're gonna start off with a hike today, guys, and then go from there. It is cloudy today, so that's one thing I did know. I was aware of that. It's probably thunderstorming in Sedona right now. It's cloudy over here in the Grand Canyon, and so the views aren't gonna be as good as yesterday, but we're still gonna get after it, guys, because we're here. I'm gonna go pay the $35 to get in the park. We're gonna get some McDonald's breakfast, and that's pretty much it. So let's get going. Well, apparently it rained all last night. My brakes are all squeaky. But we're getting back on the road, guys, and we're heading out to the park now. Let's go. All right, guys, here's all the information you need to know. We got the Grand Canyon National Park entrance fees. Credit debit card only. 35 bucks for a day. All right, guys, so I'm looking at the map right here, and I want to do a hike this morning, and I think we're just going to do the rim trail because it is apparently one of the top rated trails. We're parked over here, and so we're just going to go to Mather Point right there, and we're going to walk the rim trail. I want to walk it, it looks like, all the way maybe to the village right here. And then I guess we're going to have to walk back, obviously. So we'll see what's up. But also I want to do another trail today. We might do either South Khabib Trailhead or we might do the Bright Angel Trailhead. We'll probably do Bright Angel. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, well, we're up here. We're on the South Rim Trail, or Rim Trail, right now, and it's definitely a glorious trail, as you guys can see here. I brought the kendama, so I might, I'm going to get some kendama footage here at the Grand Canyon, because why not? But I don't know where. And what I want to do, guys, what I really want to do, wow, this will give you some vertigo, is I want to make it down to the water down there. And I can see a clear trail right here. I don't know where the trailhead is, and I don't know what trail that is, but I do want to hike down to the base. I'm just dabbling up here, you know, this is the touristy thing to do, is walk on the pavement trail on the top of the rim and not even actually push yourself and get down there. So I want to get down to the base of the Grand Canyon, man. Over here is just a magical view. But we got an extra GoPro battery, we got everything we need. But I don't want to walk away too far from the car. I want to figure out how to get down there. There's a few trails I'm looking at right here. But yeah, we got to get down there. So we're going to figure it out. I think we're just going to walk back to the car right now and figure it out. All right, guys, through a lot of trial and error, I finally decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna hike the Khabib Trail. It's apparently one of the trails where you actually get to go down into the canyon a little bit. Apparently it takes 5 hours to get to one way, 5 hours back. So it's 9 o'clock now. we've wasted time trying to find how to get there, because apparently you can't even take the road there. It's shuttle bus only road. So we're parked on the side of the road by some other cars, and we have to hike to the trailhead. Then we start hiking. So I'm eating some food, guys. I'm getting myself ready, and then we're just gonna hit it. We're gonna go after it, guys, and we're gonna try to hike fast and get down there, and let's get it. All right, so it looks like we found the rim trail once again from the road, and we're working our way towards the trailhead right now. And I think that's where we want to get to. See that trail at the bottom down there? That's where we're trying to go to. Here we go, we found it. Well, it looks like we found it, guys. This is why I wanted to go on this trail, is because it's cutting down into the canyon itself. It's a lot busier than I was anticipating, but that's all good. But as you guys can see there, it's going down. Yeah, so I'm really glad I saw this sign, guys. I was pretty unprepared for the Grand Canyon, and this is basically a danger sign not to hike down in one day. You can do it in multiple days, but I'm glad I saw this, and obviously you just don't want to do that. Well, I guess I was a little too ambitious. It's a 5,000 foot elevation change going down to the Colorado River, so we're just gonna hike for a little bit. We're not gonna go that far, but I do want to see the river or get close to it. This is a pretty cool spot on the trail right here. It looks like we're kind of just on the ridge, and then we go down to a viewpoint down here. You can't really see it, but that big crack in the middle, that's the river. Well, guys, I gotta be a little more practical. I want to hike further. We're at this epic spot right now. We're just a little past, actually there's bathrooms up there, and there's a nice ridge up there. I'm on this other little ridge by this cool rock right here. And I don't know how many feet down we made it, but we made it pretty far. But if I keep going, I have to consider the fact that I have to go back up to the car, and I've been just walking down the whole time, not up. Going up's gonna be the hardest part. Not to mention it's about, what time is it? It's 11:38. So it'll probably take me at least an hour to get back up to the car or more. And then it's gonna take me 2.5 hours to drive back to Sedona, which I actually want to do today. I don't really want to stay another night here, because then I have to drive in the morning tomorrow, and I'd rather just get back tonight. So unfortunately, guys, I think we're just gonna start heading back up and call it right here. You can see that crack right there. That's the Colorado River cracking through there. And I mean, what an epic scene. It's definitely life-changing coming out and seeing the Grand Canyon. I will say that. Huge perspective changer. If you've never seen it in person, then you got to. You got to check out the national parks. And I couldn't imagine how cool it would be to go down to the river and then go back up. And I've seen people, they'll backpack down and they'll sleep down on the river with the rattlesnakes and everything. Badass. And then hike back up the next day. But I'm not even gonna make it halfway down to the river. It's just so insane, you guys. In person, it's just so much gnarlier than on video. But you guys can still kind of probably see the gist of what's going on. Like, those aren't mountain peaks up there. That's just That's the, what am I trying to say? That's just normal land. Those aren't mountain peaks. So the canyon is so deep that it looks like these are giant peaks, but they're not. That's just flat land up there with roads and, you know, and down there is the canyon, obviously. Not making much sense. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit, so we got to turn around and we're going to head back up now. So it's been fun, but I got to make this choice. I was smart enough to plan ahead, guys. We still have about a half of a bottle here of water, which we're probably going to drink all that on the way back. And then right now I'm going to start snacking on some food. We got some broccoli crunch from Whole Foods. That's about halfway left. And then we got our spoon here. Perfect utensil for camping, hiking. The Adventure Go-Getter starter pack. Even though I didn't make it down there. You can't, too bad you can't see the river from right here. It's crazy how bummed I am, guys, that I didn't want to go down, all the way down, but it's just ruthless. That's literally 5,000 feet down, 5,000 feet back up. There's no shot. Well, guys, I definitely wasn't wrong. It is super difficult climbing back up this. It's extremely steep. So I'm taking my time. Wish me luck. Well, it looks like we're getting a little bit of sunshine. I'm pretty much at the top now. Hasn't been that bad, honestly. Funny thing, I was complaining about this hike and how tall it is going up. A guy ran past me, and he was running the whole thing. Alright guys, so I'm just finishing up the video right now, and I realized that the audio for the outro to this video that I recorded at the Grand Canyon, I think my finger was on the microphone or something like that, so there's no audio basically. It's super quiet, so I'll just make an outro right now for you guys. And basically I had the best time of my life, one of the best times of my life, out there by myself at the Grand Canyon. Very spontaneous trip. I did it I only have 1 day off a week from work, guys, and I drove out there, spent the night, had pretty much 2 days at the park, and as you guys, could tell from the video, I hiked down as far as I could, had an absolute blast. I definitely would go back. I think it would be cool to go with a friend or something, and, obviously it's way better if you're hiking something like that, if you have someone with you, because it's just safer that way, guys. It's one of the craziest hikes I've ever done. And, as you guys knew, I really didn't know much about the Grand Canyon or the hiking I was going to do. So it ended up working out pretty good, though. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. This I think, is one of my best videos.